So it is 2024 and we're back. This will be the first video of 2024 coming into the markets. Back to doing these weekly forecast. So let's get straight to it. We're looking at Nasdaq, and for me this week I'm wanting to either see price give me some, well, we're in this, as you can see, we're in this, first of all, let's get it right. We're in this weekly fair value gap from last week. We've tapped in, and I was expecting price to push higher, but at this moment in time, we swept these highs, tapped into this weekly fair value gap, and we've not created any bullish signs that we're gonna go to the upside. So with Nasdaq at the moment, we could end up taking out this low, but I probably won't be involved in any of that, just because I don't like to get involved in price when we're in these PD areas, in these areas. A confirmation of me maybe wanting to entertain it could be either breaking low and creating a daily fair value gap. Then I may want to try to target this low, but I still think we could go higher from this area, but at the moment price action hasn't given me that confirmation. So for this week, Nasdaq, well, yeah, I won't be entertaining until I get a bit more confirmation on actually where price may want to go. So that was short and simple for Nasdaq. Then we've got GU. For me at the moment, GU is the clearest pair, and for me to make you understand why, let's go to the dollar index, where I should have started in the first place, but you know. So yeah, we're on the dollar index, and we can see this weekly fair value gap that we've just tapped into, and we've had a nice, where is it? The weekly fair value gap. We've had a nice reaction on the 4 hour. So the 4 hour time frame is shifted lower, so we've had a shift in structure, and then we've left the 4 hour fair value gap. So for me going forward on the dollar, I would want to see it on a Monday or Tuesday retracing to here, and then expect prices to push lower. First target clearly being this 4 hour low, and then obviously we've got some more lows down here, and maybe try to take out this low, but definitely these two lows here if we do respect this area here and use it as resistance and then push lower. So because I've got that bias on the dollar index, I then want to look at GU, and it's not been the nicest, but what we can see is price pushed lower. Let me remove all this. So price pushed lower and created this fair value gap. So I've stayed away from GU as well, just because obviously it's just been a bit funky. This is funky behavior to me. So we've created this fair value gap, and I've had a bullish bias, so I didn't try to get involved or try to sell here or anything like that. But that would be a good enough reason to try and sell, kind of thing, because we respected it. But because of just how the dollar was, I didn't really want to entertain anything like that. So we've then created this fair value gap, and then on Thursday we pushed in, respected it, and then Friday we violated and closed above it, meaning that now this is a daily inversion fair value gap, and I would like to see price come and trace lower, give us some bullish confirmations to then go higher to target minimum this high. That's liquidity. And we've also created a 4 hour fair value gap when we did push higher, and we swept this low. So for GU, which is probably the pair that I'm going to focus on for next week, because it's the pair that's the most clear to me at this moment in time, looking on the Sunday. So yeah, I'll be looking to trade GU for now. Right at this moment in time, looking at the price and what's clear to me, it's only GU. Nasdaq's in an area that I don't really want to be selling in, and I haven't got confirmation to be buying in. So but right now we've got a nice daily inversion fair value gap. I'm expecting Monday on Tuesday to hopefully respect this area, get some bullish confirmations, and then start to target these buy sides liquidity. So yeah, that's for GU. Nice, and that's what I mean, nice, clear, simple, nice and easy. Don't need to double think or no confusion. Whereas Nasdaq, we're in this area, I don't like that area, I don't want to trade in it, because for all we know, it could be a reaction to the upside and you're trying to sell in a bullish weekly fair value gap. To me, that doesn't make sense. I'm not saying you can't sell, because you probably can, but it's just not high probability for me. And then again, we've got Japanese yen, or GBP yen. It's not clear as well. Let me just get rid of all this. It's not as clear. So we've come back to this area here, this daily inversion fair value gap, and we've also got this weekly fair value gap. So we may want to be tapping in up into here and then maybe get a push down, but at this moment in time, it's not being the nicest. But when I'm looking now, that's quite alright, to be fair. Is this a different broker? Let me just look at this one, because it doesn't look like that on my. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's nice, that's decent, yeah. But then it's kind of going against my GU analysis, so that's something to keep an eye out for, because I'm maybe expecting bullish prices on GU and I'm expecting bearish prices on the DXY. So to now think that we're gonna go low on pound yen, it can happen, because we don't need to move this exact same, but yeah, it's a bit but something to keep an eye out. We could tap into here if we get bearish confirmations, then yeah, we look to go short. But for me right now, I'm most likely only going to take part in the dollar, looking at what the dollar's doing and this 4-hour shift, and then meaning I'm looking to go long on GU if we respect this area. If there's any funny business, then yeah, I just won't trade. Just have to wait patiently, see if we can get some sort of either 4-hour confirmation on here, or if we get a daily close below here, that would be nice. But let's get back to the yen. So yeah, we've got a weekly fair value gap. We just want to see if price can push up into here, see what happens. If we do respect this area, we'll minimum target this low down here, or even maybe last week's low. But to be honest, as a weekly forecast, this isn't the best, I would be honest, because I can't read it. Yeah, it's a bit iffy, to be honest. It's not the clearest that I've had. The DXY is nice, but the other pairs were they're not too nice. The dollar index, it should be straightforward. We've come from a weekly fair value gap, respected it, got some wick on the daily time frame. It's a bit nasty. And then we also tapped into the daily fair value gap. So really, we just want to see how we then react to this area here. Do we respect it, or does it become an inversion fair value gap and then start to go higher? Then, which kind of would make my GJ, like what's happening on GJ, kind of makes sense for me. But yeah, apart from that, it's just this is the clearest thing right now, the dollar index and GU. So that's what I would look to trade until Nasdaq either gives some bullish confirmations, or it closes below the weekly fair value gap with a daily fair value gap, and then I want to see that respected, and then I will maybe look to getting some trades on Nasdaq. But for now, just gonna trade GU, and I'll keep an eye on what happens with GJ. If GU is bullish, it would be nice if this would push higher, close above it, and then maybe use it and create a daily fair value gap to then target this high. That would be nice, but it's a bit sticky. It's not the best, I'll be honest. Or even better, come into this daily fair value gap on the Monday, Tuesday, or maybe this one, and then we can get some buys from here into there, as long as we don't touch it. That kind of goes on my GU bias as well, so I may entertain that. If we don't touch this buy on this area here and we start to fall, then I get some bullish confirmations, I may look to go long up into this weekly fair value gap. But if we start and we tap this weekly fair value gap, I then won't look to go long from this daily fair value gap. I would expect this to maybe break it. But yeah, that's it really. It's not the best. It's the kind of like not first week back, but last week there was a lot of news at NFP, FOMC, and it was just choppy. Still probably some trades there to be taken. But yeah, like I said, for me right now, looking at price, I'm going to concentrate on GU. And yeah, that's it.